Okay, so here we are. Look at the magic. It's a bit of a. So let's rise up and let's view the full enormosity of this simple yet amazingly complex house. It's complex in the idea of it's huge and has a lot of, you know, I guess layers, I guess you would say. But it's really simple, and I mean, I see this and I see simplicity. It's all rectangles, squares, it's basically just a bunch of lines coming together to form shape. And I think that's the way we should think of all our buildings. They should all be simple things, especially if it's a modern house. It really is just a giant box. It's something simple that we're looking at and attempting in some way to make eye-catching. So I'm going to call this a simple house, but I'll try not to build anything this um, complex or non-simple. Non-simply simple again. So let's just let's fly around the back here. I don't think I've shown you this yet. As you can see, there's this big kind of tower strut here, and I just see this and I see it awesomeness. I don't know about you, but it's so awesome. Um, it could probably be maybe moved over to fit the middle of that. I don't know. I was trying to find the middle of the entire building. Well, not exactly the middle. Be a little off center, but I probably should move it over and just line it up with that window and that top. One of the two. So I'll let you guys think about this. But look at this shape, because from here, looking from the outside and seeing that giant, massive, tall window thing looks really awesome. Okay, let's go down to here. We'll fall. That looks pretty great, right? And then if we go over here, and we can see the shape from here, it looks pretty boss, pretty badass. And then let's go to the other side, and let's check that out. And some people are like, oh, but it serves no purpose. I used to be one of those people too. I used to be, if I can't use the space for something awesome, it wasn't worth it. And I've completely changed. Because let's just admit it, when something looks great, you feel so much better about it. Okay, so another thing to think about is we have this grass on top, which doesn't do much for people in the house or below it, but when you're on top of it, or if you're flying around, say you're in a creative server with a lot of people building, um, then it'll be great to look around and see something from the top that's eye-catching. Just something to think about. Okay, so here we are inside. This space could probably be a living room, dining room, I don't know. But you got to look at some space and think about it. And if you look at here, this actually goes up to the sky. So this is actually, in a way, light, sort of natural light. And that's if you use panes instead of ice. I use ice because it's completely translucent. There's no frame. The frames do somewhat annoy me, I must admit. They agitate me. So that's just something to look about. Another thing I love is the form on the ceiling. Like, how often do you see, like, a shape that is just so awesome? Like, turn your head sideways, you can kind of see, like, a birthday cake, or, a pyramid of the Aztecs, or just stairs, whatever you want. And then up here we have a lot more natural light, which looks out over that garden, and I think does some great stuff, except for the ceiling part here, which is white because the outside roof is white, and if I change that to stone, it'll show in the ceiling, and I don't want it to do that. So let's go into Harry Potter's under the stairs here, which he used his magical wand to enlarge. Or just that cousin who you don't like and want to shove off somewhere where you can't see him. Is this melted? No. Good. Don't melt. I hate it when you melt. You're stupid. Only when you melt. If you don't melt, you're great. Good ice. I'll give you a pet rock. So, yes, so this is nice. It could work as maybe like a small bedroom or something. I'm not really... Oh, what am I doing? So, I'll let you guys can figure out what you want all these spaces to be. So up here, when you're coming down the stairs, when you're going up, if you go up the stairs backwards, one, I would say I'm concerned with your safety, but two, I would also say you would be able to see this great grass. So, this is ups and downs and everything. Then we have this double-decked window here, which the double deck is really only for an exterior, aesthetically pleasing factor. From the inside, it doesn't really matter much, but at the same time, I guess it kind of does, kind of gives a little something extra. 'Cause I guess when you see a single layer window that's just kind of bland, normal, repetitive, see it like this and you're just like, damn man, that's an awesome window. Okay, so let's move in here, and we have our giant-ass window here, and a giant-ass window over here, which looks out over to that tower split down the center, which I think is totally awesome. It's totally the best ever thing. Yeah. And then this looks out over just a space where we can kind of see the double deck window from inside of the house. So you can kind of see a little shape from even inside of your house. Then we have our stair windows ascending to the ceiling, to the sky. So beautiful. And I tried not to make it that final one that touches the ceiling because it would have been so close to the doorway, and it would just maybe, I don't know, looked odd. I didn't even try it. Also, as I would have had to cut out of the snow on the outside, which I really don't want to do. And this looks great on the outside. I think you guys saw it. I think so, yeah. It even looks like kind of like steps on the outside, and it gives great shape to it. This house is all about shapes. It's simple, yet it's complex at the same time. It's only complex if you look at it and you say, wow, that must have taken time. Even simple things will take time to build, and that's something we need to think about. So let's look around here, and this could maybe be storage, maybe a kitchen, maybe where, you know, you have a slumber party and you got no more beds, so you shove someone off in the corner, make them use a sleeping bag. You know, whatever you want. It's all up to you guys. Then out here we have this space, which what is this? Is this a hole in the wall? Well, we can't have that, can we? No, we cannot. So we're gonna have to fix this. This is what I get for not double checking the building before using a video. So we will then remove our toolbar, and there we go. So here's that space down here where we can kind of go into that window. We can kind of see in the living room. So, you know, this could maybe be an issue if a monster fell in, like if a mob fell in. Sorry. If a mob fell in, that might be an issue, but we won't even think about that right now because that doesn't even matter. What is this? This is not correct. Okay, there we go. This actually, can I remove that? I probably can. It probably wouldn't make a difference. Let's think about that. Yeah, that makes no difference at all. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to add some sand to here and to here to kind of balance that out. But yeah, that's weird. Why did I have that wall there? I don't know. Odd. Okay, well, I guess while I'm out here, we can take a look at the exterior. I'll try to speed this up, though, because I actually kind of want to keep these all under 10 minutes. So from this deck, we can sort of see the grass, give some color to the area instead of just this whitewash and sand. We get some bamboo, which adds a bit more color and shape in a way. And let's ascend the stairs really quickly and finish this video off with an amazing sense of awesome height and elevation and things as we ascend into the monolithic doorways. And out this window. No, we're not going to jump out the window. There was a torch here. I had to delete it, so you might want to put torches here, 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 and here, or maybe just one here and one here. But don't put them there because it'll melt the ice. If you build this building exactly, which will be pretty hard considering it's built based on landscape and nothing else. I think my next building I might do something maybe on that little plot there. Maybe something including water. Maybe make a boat dock. Maybe a yacht harbor. Who knows? So this is a nice spot. It's really just to observe the area around you. So maybe if you were in survival, you could make a viewing deck. But then again, everyone else can see where you are too. So not the smartest idea. Unless you're the one guy who has like full diamond, god, enchanted everything. You never know. You could be that guy. Or you could just put a furnace up here at a coffee table and have a barbecue. Invite all your friends. Cook some chicken, man. Get some beef. Get some pork. You know, pork chops. Make some bacon. It's all up to you, yo. Okay, I will never do that again. That was completely off book. Off the cuff. Bad idea. Well, everything's off the cuff in these videos. Not like I have a script or anything. Wink, wink. No, I don't have a script. I mean, imagine if this is the way I write a script, that'd be pretty terrible. Especially being a film student, I'd be like, oh yeah, so I wrote a script that involved nothing. So, oh, look at that beautiful color of orange. And what is this? This is Sortex Fanver, I believe is the texture pack. This might work with flows, but since this is approaching 10 minutes, I'm going to cut right here. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and enjoy your life. Yes, enjoy the moonlight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight, do do do, treating a woman right.